Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great Monday. Well, as you can see, we are going to be starting what I call the flower dragon. And the color I will be using is 731. I got this morning and I thought, why not, right? So we're going to be starting right in here somewhere. I'm not real clear on all that because there's a lot of stuff going on there, but that's the general area. And the color I'm using is 931. And how is everybody doing? Did you have a good weekend? I hope. Yeah, mine was nice and quiet. I got some things done that I needed to get done, you know, all the little errand stuff. The fun stuff like taking out the trash and doing the laundry and washing dishes, you know. The stuff that I put off until the very last moment, if we will. Worked on a lot of different things this weekend. I mean, I could not figure out what I wanted to work on. Yesterday, I worked on all three of my new silks. Yeah. I worked on the cats for a while, and I worked on that building thing for a while. The, what do you call it, Flower Street. And I even dug up my Great Wall that is done in done in silk. So yeah, I put a couple strands, shall we say, into all those until my fingers just wouldn't work anymore. It's a little more difficult than doing cotton cross stitch, but I'm kind of getting onto it and not minding it at all. So that went really well. And what else did I work on? I think that was it. I really do. But it just seems like all weekend I've just been here, there, and everywhere. Hang on, we gotta kind of adjust everything here. Whoa. Sorry, my bad. I couldn't get it to stop moving. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad to look at a different canvas today. Not like I don't have a whole bunch of different to look at, but every once in a while you just got to do something off the wall. So, I thought I would just get on with this. But yeah, I like both these dragons. I don't know when I'll start the other one. But we're just going to go with this for a while. On Saturday, I worked on my great big Chinese one. Put in a few threads into that. Hang on, I got to shift. This thing's a little wide. And I also got out my other... Seriously? My other big one that I bought from Fan Cells. The one I got first, it's like 180 centimeters. It's that whole little. No, there's nothing little about it. It's 180 centimeters across, but it's the town one, if you will. So I worked on it for a little bit. And then I went back to the other one. I sat in my chair for a little bit yesterday, and it was kind of windy here, kind of windy there. There'd been snow the day before, so part of it melted off. But it never really got hot. Not hot. That's a wrong word for right now. Warmer, shall we say? Yeah. It was like, oh, it's 38 degrees, but it feels like 25. Yeah, that was yesterday. Mostly. So, yeah, it was not a good day to be outside. Got real windy right before it got dark, but that wasn't too bad. I wasn't out in it, so it didn't bother me at all. So we'll see what today brings. And of course I have to go to work. Yay! Get to go do something different. I don't know, sometimes it just gets so boring and quiet here that I got nothing. I don't know what I want to do, when I want to do it. Yeah. I didn't do a lot of extra cooking this weekend at all. I made, what day was that? I think it was yesterday. I made brats with sauerkraut. And I had some baked beans to go with that. I even bought a small container of chip dip and some chips just for something different. I didn't feel like anything heavy or terribly filling. I did get rid of all my compound chicken though. I put it in the freezer, but I didn't expect for it to be in there very long. So I finished that up. And, you know, because, I don't know, I just didn't, I was really kind of weird about putting it in the freezer anyway, and there was enough for two different times, so I just got through that. That was like Thursday, and, oh gosh, sorry. Not real comfortable today. I don't know why. But, yeah, it was just kind of finishing up leftovers, and when I went to the store, I got, whoops, wait a minute, what's going on? Nope, wrong, oh my goodness, move. Yeah, we're having a day here. This thing is kind of an odd size, and starting in the middle. Somebody asked me about why did they always tell you to start in the middle? Well, I don't. I just start wherever I want. I happen to want to work on the dragon part of this instead of the flowers or instead of something else. But it was kind of in the off-center-ish area. But no, I never start in the middle of any of my projects. I know a lot of counted cross-stitch people that do, but that isn't my game. I know. And if you have an answer to that, go for it in the comments of why they start in the middle. Now here's where starting at one corner got me in trouble. One time I was working on Death by Cross Stitch, and I don't know if it was the material that I had or just because I started at one side. And it wasn't full coverage, but there was a lot of stitching to be had. And it all started to go sideways-ish. So I quit. I was going to restart it. But that is the one time that it actually got me in trouble. So I would say that if you started in the middle and worked your way out, everything would lay flat and the stitching would not pull the material left or right. So that's, I have no idea, but if you have a better answer to that, please put it in the comments. I don't know. But on these stamped kits, they're all printed. Just start wherever you want. I have not had one do that, you know, in a stamped kit. But it could have been the material had too much give to it, and I think I was not using a hoop with it, so that could have been part of the problem. But some people just like to start in the middle, I guess. I got nothing. I'll just shut up about it. And if you got any answers, feel free to comment on why that would be as such. Get that one right there, just so I don't have to come back for one stupid silly stitch. Yep, because that happens a lot. Other than that, I got no grand plans for this week. Just work for 3 days. We don't have an order this week. Yay! Because we're still on every other week getting an order, because we're not doing that much business. So that works for me. Of course, we'll have, I think, February stitching for 1 more week. Then I don't know what I'm going to do in March. Maybe I'll do trees, or green, or I don't know. And the crazy part is I'm Irish. But I have, well, there's Irish blood in me. Shall we put it that way? I have lots of different nationalities, but yeah, so I don't know. It's not quite time for flowers. I mean, we did flowers this month, so I'd kind of like to do something different. So, if you got any ideas for March, put that in the comments too. I'm going back down here a minute. Make sure I got all those stitches. I kind of danced around that mess. I worked a little bit more on that seaside mansion. Didn't get very far because it's 14 count, and you know, as you can see, I've just practically, my finger looks like mincemeat. And no, no thimble here. I have thimbles, but you know, could I get one? No. And I would notice that when I was working on that silk stuff, that thimble, since it's made of, where is one? Silicone, it would kind of stick to the silk thread, and it was more trouble than it was worth, so I just persevered without it. But yeah, so I'll have to maybe get something else. And right now, oh, there it is, speak of the devil, but it's kind of big for this finger. It'll work on this one, but this is the one I've used for 100 years. I've probably had that thing 20 years. I got a couple like that. And these, they don't like me at all, because I go right over the top and still grab, you know, get my finger. Yep. We'll figure something else out. Oh, goodness. So, that's about as exciting as it's going to get this week. It's kind of a different color blue. It's kind of a, I don't know, a blue-gray, if you will, like a muted blue. I was going to use that turquoise blue. Oh, before I forget, I went through all the threads. All the threads are there. They are on a thread ring, or one of my shower ring things. So All the threads were in this kit. But I was going to use that turquoise blue that it's about maybe this color, only brighter. But there was, its symbol is the blue, I don't know, that dark navy blue. But right next to it is a whole bunch of black, and I didn't want to be talking and trying to cipher which one was which. So that's why I didn't start with that color, but I probably would have. I've got to be under a better light than this one for that. I may go and do all the black ones first. I have no idea what color that is. It is 913. It doesn't mean a thing to me. Not sure what color that is. So, this was the next biggest option. So anybody got any plans for this week? Gonna do anything? Start any new projects or finish any projects? Just asking for a friend. We never finish anything around here, ever. Nope. Oh, Peter Rabbit came close, but that's closest I've been in a very long time. You'll have to have some really good light to see the difference between those blacks and that dark, we'll call it navy blue, royal blue. Because they're pretty close. That area is the worst on that dragon face. So, we'll see. It'll get done. Alright, guys. Well, I think that is, oops, if I could just get it together here, going to be about it today. Do have my little dragon threader. I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Just absolutely love it. And it's all sparkly. Yep, I have that in the cross stitch. I don't know. Does it say? No, it doesn't say anything about who made it. I know it wasn't a spring kit. Not at all. It's in with all the Tai Chis. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.